This video covers creating basic web pages with Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is a professional-grade application that allows you to create web pages. I'll show you how to use its basic functionality to create online instructional material. Unlike SeaMonkey, Mozilla's web page creator, Dreamweaver is not free. But you can receive one free copy from OIT since you're part of this certification course. It is good for one device only though, so some faculty have opted to install it on a laptop. If you would like to use Dreamweaver to create your web pages, please contact Randy Watson at 2774 or at his email rwatson@sfasu.edu, and one of his folks can install it for you on your laptop or office computer. Now let's create a basic web page with a graphic in Dreamweaver. Open Dreamweaver. You'll see a splash screen with options like you see here. We want to create a web or HTML page, so under the Create New column, click HTML. After that, if you don't see a blank page, you might be looking at code. Look to the upper right of your screen and click the down arrow and click Designer. And that will give you the blank screen. If you notice below, you'll probably see a Properties palette at the bottom of the screen. This is where you would go to select bold or italics for your font, or if you wanted to make bulleted lists or indents. Anything you see to the right for this course will not be necessary for our purposes. Later, if you decide to use Dreamweaver to create your own online content, we in OIT can show you how to set it up so that you save your work and press one button and it automatically loads your pages to your online course. But for now, let's keep things simple and create some content. I'll type a title for my page. Using the subjunctive verbal mode, very academic sounding. It is a little difficult for students sometimes. Now, this is all very well and good, but I think I want it centered. So in the menu at the top of the screen, click on Format and Align and Center. And now it's centered. Okay, now I'm ready to add an image, but before we go any further, I should save my work, especially before adding any graphics. I'll go up to File, I'll go down to Save As, and I will give this a name. Subjunctive Dreamweaver. And I click Save, and there I am. Okay. Going to hit Enter. I've decided that I want a graphic that goes along with my topic. Students have lots of questions about the subjunctive, and the subjunctive itself deals with uncertain situations in conversation. So I decided to use a question mark for my graphic. To insert an image, go to the menu at the top and click Insert and Image. Navigate to where you stored the image. You can see my question mark there. It's always a good idea to have your graphics already saved on your computer, no matter what you use to create web pages. So click on it once, and then click OK. And then the next dialog box that pops up wants some alternative text or alt text so screen readers can read what the graphic is about. I'll type in extra question mark. If I've told anyone using a screen reader that any graphic with the word extra is just for show and does not contain any real content, they'll know that they are not supposed to glean anything from the graphic. If I had an involved description, I would create a separate text file for a long description with all of the description needed for the student to acquire the necessary information to fulfill the learning objectives associated with the graphic. If you have this situation come up in one of your courses, please contact me or Lainey Draper and we can help. So I finished with my alt text, so I'll click OK. And there's my graphic. Now I want to center the graphic, so while it's still selected there with the box around it, I'll go back up to the menu and click Format and Align and Center, and there's my centered graphic. This is a good time to remember that web pages can seem clunky because you can't just move graphics around anywhere you want like you can in Word. Okay, now I'm ready for my content. I'm going to click just to the right of it to get my cursor back. Now I'll hit Enter. And I see that I need to move the cursor to the left, so I'll go back up to Format and Align and Center. And now my cursor is over on the left-hand side. I'll start typing my content. Last chapter, you learned, and so on and so on. So after I finish with my content, let's pretend I've got a bunch of excellent content there. I'm going to skip a couple of lines and add the copyright. If you want the copyright symbol, it's probably easiest to go over to Word and copy it, then paste it into this document. For now, I'll just skip a couple of lines and type the word. And now I'm ready to save it to my hard drive. Go up to File, down to Save As. And it's already got subjunctive Dreamweaver. I just wanted to make sure that's where it is. And everything's good. I'll click Save. And since I already had saved it, I do want to overwrite the file. You could just click Save. That would be the easiest way to do it. So now I've created a web page with some basic content and a graphic. I'll leave you with one important note. It is very important that when you upload your web pages, you also upload your graphics to your online course. Otherwise, the web will display your page, but it won't know where to look for the graphic, and students won't see your graphic. After you create your web pages and upload those pages and any graphics into the file manager in your online course, if the graphics aren't displaying, check out the video entitled Making Graphics Appear in Web Pages.